5 things about the Nagorno Karabakh War in 2020. On the 27th of September 2020, the military-political leadership of Azerbaijan unleashed aggression, launching missile attacks along the entire line of contact with the Republic of Nagorno Karabakh and starting a large-scale unprecedented war in the region. Here are 5 things that media coverage fails to present, but people in the world need to know about the Nagorno Karabakh War in 2020. Number 1. This war was initiated by Azerbaijan. The military leadership of Azerbaijan initiated the war pursuing its intention of taking control over the Republic of Artsakh, internationally known as Nagorno Karabakh, a small de facto independent republic which was living a peaceful life with its 98% of Armenian population after winning the war against Azerbaijan in 1994 and declaring their independence. This war was meant to distract the Azerbaijani population's attention from the country's internal problems caused by the Aliyev clan, such as corruption, socially and economically polarized society, elections and human rights violations, absence of freedom of media and political prisoners. The war could prolong the rule of the Aliyev clan and prevent any revolutions or government changes. Number 2. Turkish President Erdogan has a key role. Erdogan was the one who triggered the active military actions conducted by Aliyev, using him as a puppet and providing military, financial, human resource and moral support to Azerbaijani army and guidance to Aliyev. Turkish military officers as well as Turkish weapons, for example F-16 planes, have active participation in the war. By triggering the current war in Nagorno-Karabakh, Erdogan wants to realize the plan of Pan-Turkism, which started in the Ottoman Empire. It aims to create a country called the Great Turan, uniting Turkey and other Turkic countries. There is thus a high risk of a second Armenian genocide, intended to exterminate the only country and nation which Erdogan considers an obstacle for the creation of the Great Turan. Number 3. Erdogan hired terrorists and mercenaries. Erdogan hired terrorists and mercenaries from Syria, Libya, Afghanistan. In the first 10 days of the war, the number of involved terrorists and mercenaries reached 4,000. There is evidence that they often act under the influence of drugs. Number 4. Azerbaijani-Turkish military-political alliance is committing a number of war crimes. Since the first day of the war, the military leadership of Azerbaijan has been bombing the capital of Nagorno-Karabakh Republic, Stepanakert, main towns, villages, peaceful settlements, churches, schools, hospitals, houses and other public buildings, targeting peaceful civilians. There are dozens of deaths and injuries. This war crime and human rights violation is combined with utilization of banned cluster bombs and involvement of jihadist mercenaries. And number 5. The international community is not taking concrete and efficient measures. The international community is condemning the military actions and calling both sides to stop the fire, but there are no real and strict actions yet, such as large-scale sanctions, peace enforcements or other initiatives against Erdogan, who is behind all the military aggression. Azerbaijan on its side rejects the calls to stop the fire and start peaceful negotiations. Most of the countries in the world still play diplomatic policies and stay neutral, while hundreds of innocent people die on all the sides of the war every minute. We call you to contribute to the international recognition of independence of the Republic of Artsakh.